Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the facts of this case speak for themselves. The defendant, Aaron Livesey, killed Jackson Walsh. He admits it.
Not everything's sunk in about what's happened to Aaron. I don't think he realises the actual seriousness of the whole situation, the fact that he's actually up on a murder trial, when according to Jackson, you know, it was assisted suicide and he'd done the research and stuff, and I think he thought that he was kind of going to get away with it either way, and he was doing what he believed was right for his boyfriend who he loved and still does.
But I love you.
And I don't think he realises the ins and outs of a defence counsel who's going to question him and make it look as though he did it without Jackson asking. So his state of mind at the moment is kind of like he's set up on the fact that he's fine. Whatever happens now happens.
You admit your son had a life worth living, a life which Mr. Livesey ended.
Yeah, no, that's not what I meant.
No further questions, my lady?
It starts off as quite a negative approach to the whole thing. I think everybody is against Hazel because she, in everybody else's eyes, she should be stood up there in the dock with Aaron, but instead he's taking the single flag for it. And the tension within there is very split.
Jackson, he didn't even have to ask. Aaron just gave him the drink.
Thank you, Mrs. Rose.
Because he knew that's what he wanted. I mean, that's why he did it.
You've made that perfectly clear, Mrs. Rose. Thank you.
What's she done?
And it kind of just goes worse and worse because people keep saying things, and the defence counsel is very, very, very clever.
I killed him.
And those were his exact words.
Yeah.
And he keeps taking key points and people are saying things, and it looks as though they're like dropping Aaron in it, but instead Aaron's actually just going, tell him the truth, do it, go on, I need punishing, do it.
Did you want Jackson dead?
No.
Did you find him a burden?
No.
He was paralysed for life.
What, and you think I don't know that?
And then when Aaron stands up to give his piece, he just sticks the knife in and turns it because he thinks, I want to go down for this, so he says everything that the defence counsel wants to hear.
Has Mr. Livesey ever hit you?
No, he hasn't.
Mr. Kirk?
You know, Paddy says a few things about the past, how he beat Paddy up when they weren't asking about that, they were asking about the assault on Jackson. Things don't look too good for Aaron now, throughout the whole court case.
All right.
If he was found guilty and he went to prison, I think he'd be all right, because at the end of the day, he would keep his head down, and I think he would just know that he deserves to be there, and he wants to be there, to be punished for what he's done to Jackson. If he's found not guilty, it'll be a slippy slope for him, because then he has to begin life outside of prison without any punishment and adjusting to life without Jackson. I think it'll be worse off for him to be found not guilty than guilty.
Defendant, please stand. Could the foreman please stand? On count one, the charge of the murder of Jackson Walsh. Have you reached a verdict upon which you were all agreed?
We have.
Roll with you, son. Quiet.
Sorry.
And is that verdict guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Did she just say?
Yes!
Not guilty.
Quiet, please! The jury has found the defendant, Mr. Aaron Livesey, not guilty of the murder of Mr. Jackson Walsh. Mr. Livesey, You are now free to leave the court.
Zach! Oh, that's wonderful news. Fantastic. How is he? I'll give him a hug from us, won't you? Yeah. Yeah, love, I'll see you later. Bye. Not guilty!
Oh, I told you, didn't I?
Oh.
Here he is. Aaron. Congratulations, come here. Yeah, well in, mate. Really happy for you, lad.
Congratulations. Oh, you do know I could kiss you right now, don't you?
We got there in the end. Good luck.
I am so proud of you. Oh.
Oh, Jackson was right. He knew you wouldn't be found guilty.
I'm so sorry.
Not as much as me. I've lost my son. Josh has lost his brother. And you just carry on living like nothing ever happened.
I don't have a life, not anymore.
Oh, spare me. That lot in there might have believed you. You'll never convince me.
Jerry.
I hope this haunts you for the rest of your days.
Hey, come on. Don't worry about it, mate. It's over now, yeah? I'm not proud of you. I told you to do it.
Result, eh? Good luck.
There you go. Home again. What did I tell you?
Actually, Paddy, you said you thought we'd seen the last of this place.
Because I mucked up on the stand.
No, you didn't lie. How's that mucking up? Should have heard him. I really thought he'd let you down.
The prosecution fella were giving nightmares for months. Should sue for trauma.
Right, who's for a celebratory cuppa?
Celebratory pint.
No, now you're talking. Aaron? Right, give him a couple of hours and then you drag him down to that pub kicking and screaming. I am not having him hiding away.
You and all.
You really shouldn't creep up on people in graveyards.
Guess you couldn't face the pub either then.
He'd kill us if he could see us here.
I know.
But then again, I did always love winding him up. Seeing his face go all funny when he had the hump. I wouldn't give to hear him bawling me out now.
Me too.
When I saw his face on the video,
Don't.
hearing it all, his stupid sense of humour, his stubbornness.
Hazel.
It was good, in a way, because I saw again just how tired he was. How much he wanted to go.
You reckon?
They saw it as well. How could we fight that sheer determination?
At the time, I got it. Jackson made me understand. I was clear, but now it's just all gone fuzzy in my head.
No. No, Aaron, I won't have that. You were found not guilty.
So what are we supposed to do now, then?
I'll miss him forever. That's just the way it is. It's all about learning to live with it. But you need to do what Jackson wanted and get on with your life.
Everything can't still be about what Jackson wanted, Hazel. What about what I want? What if I can't just live my life? I mean, what if I can't just go to the pub and have a drink with my mates and watch the footy? We killed a man.
We helped him.
Everything changed. Everything.
And I can't just pretend like nothing happened.
No one will ever really understand what we went through. But you have to remember, we did what we did because we loved him.
Whatever.
Don't you whatever me. You know that's the truth.
And what if he was wrong?
What?
What if we just gave in too early?
Neither of us wanted to lose him. You saw what he was like.
I mean, what if we just didn't have the strength to stand up to him?
No.
Because it was easier to give in to him than fight him.
The jury heard the whole story. They found you not guilty. What part of that don't you understand? You can stop this rubbish right now. And tomorrow, you are going to get up and start living your life. Enough for two. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Wonder how they decide what makes front page news, eh? I mean, you beat up Jackson, front page. You kill him, page 2. What's all that about, eh?
Don't, mate. You don't want to read that. They're making it out like his life was worth nothing, like I was doing him some sort of favour, as if he was better off dead.
Am I missing something? I thought that was the whole point, wasn't it? Aaron,
Hiya. Alright. You working here?
Just covering for Bob. Be back in a minute.
Aaron? Look, got him to sleep by myself. So what? What's up with you? Go and have a coffee with me.
Why don't you come back to mine? Once Bob's ill, we'll talk about what you said.
What did he say? Just leave me alone.
Aaron, you've got nothing to feel guilty about. The court proves that.
Yeah, but I still keep seeing it. Still keep seeing him. Me making him drink that stuff.
You helped him.
Yeah, but you didn't. Because you couldn't. I'm the one who killed him. Why didn't you stop me? If I did what you did, he'd still be here now.
What's going on? What's in your head?
Him. All the time. It's him. I can't sleep. I can't breathe. It's never gonna go away. This is not how I wanted to remember him. Like that. Dying. But it's all I can see. Why did I do it? Why couldn't you see what was going on? You're my mum. You're not supposed to let things like that happen to me.
Well, then you've got to start letting me in. Let me know what's going on. I mean, I want that more than anything.
Can you make it go away?
Oh, I don't know, son, but I'm going to try.
Help me, Mum.
To work, see ya. Shh. Sorry.
Revenue for the transport. Sorry.
you want a tea?
Great.
I turned up at my son's grave this morning to find all his flowers ripped up and thrown about. Do you know anything about that?
Aaron.
Yeah. It was me.
I don't understand.
I just did it.
Why?
Because I was angry. With him. With you.
Could you give us a minute?
No.
We've been through all this. We did what was best for him.
Well, we were wrong. His reasons weren't good enough.
He was in a living hell.
We should have given him more time.
We did the right thing.
We? No, see, I seem to remember that you couldn't do it. So I had to.
Don't do this, Aaron. Not now, please.
We were wrong. And that's it. How am I supposed to live with myself knowing that?
Paddy and Ronas really suit Sprog, don't they? Mind you, can't be much fun for you, can it? I mean, what teenager wants to be in a house with a baby?
What she said?
No, love, I'm not having a go. Paddy wants another pint. All right, but he's getting a bit of lemon. Oh, drunk in charge of a baby. When does that ever go well? So you've told him?
Told me what?
No, sorry.
What's she got to be sorry for?
This is what he's like, all day, every day, and we have Leo to think about now. Come on, Aaron, admit it. You're not happy at ours. You'd be much better off moving in here with your mum.
You what?
Love, it was just an idea. Don't you dare walk out on me.
What's happened?
Her and a big fat gob. All right, so it's my fault now.
Well, no one's blaming anybody, are they?
She shouldn't have said anything. He's my son.
Precisely.
And it's up to me to tell him stuff in my own time. Well, I'm sorry, Chaz. I can't wait for that long. He would never, ever hurt Leo. You need to put him straight.
No. We all need to put him straight. I think it's cards on the table time. Ooh. Stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff. On the lawn. I said for him to wait for me.
We don't want to get in your way.
Not in the way. Aaron.
What?
Got a hand?
No.
You know, just because you're moving, just because we've asked you to move out, it doesn't mean that you're not welcome here.
Whatever.
If you want to talk about anything, if your mum's just driving you mad or anything like that, well, you know where I am, don't you? And you know I'll always care for you.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, I'll let you down.
Aaron! Leave it, Paddy. Nothing you say is going to make any difference. I know. That's what I'm worried about.
We through?
I'm moving in.
Well, it's a bit mad owning half a pub and still paying rent on digs, isn't it?
Looks as if you've got enough there for the two of you.
That's the idea.
What was that?
Sorry?
That look.
No, nothing. I mean, it just seems like a good idea, you moving back in with your mother.
I'm sorry, a good idea?
After all you've been through.
What are you even talking about?
Alan didn't mean anything.
What's going on?
You're in at the end. Come on, I'll show you.
Right.
Now, there's only 2 duvet covers, right? One's all flowers and the other's Justin Timberlake.
Got me on.
bad enough Andy always checking up on me.
I'd like to know where you are. And there is the little matter of work in the morning. If you don't mind.
Aaron, me and Alex are going into Houghton later, if you fancied it. You know, if you want to talk about stuff.
You're all right.
Is he going to be like this the whole time?
I couldn't possibly comment.
One for yourself?
I think I'll pass.
You look like you need a drink.
Oh, what do you want, Carl?
I think you need to have a word with Turner.
I think I made myself perfectly clear.
You won't be seeing him in here for a while.
My pub, my rules.
It'll be an empty pub if you carry on like this. Come on, Chaz, look at him. He's freaking people out.
You're doing it again.
It's all right, love. Carl was just asking how you were getting on.
Will you listen to yourself? Even you're scared of him.
What was that?
Why don't you go and have a lie down or start sorting out some of your stuff? I bet you haven't even had any tea.
What are you talking to me like that for?
Like what?
Like I've gone soft in the head.
Give your mum a break, yeah?
Has this got something to do with you?
Don't be an idiot.
I asked you a question.
Aaron, leave it!
No.
If you touch me, she's going to chuck you out.
You want to bet?
Mm-hmm.
He's right.
You are?
Diane.
In fact, I want you out now.
Get lost.
Out. Think very carefully about what you do next. He's barred.
Hey, no, he's not.
Through the back.
What, you're ordering me around now, are you?
Do as I say.
Your house guest's in a better mood this morning.
I've had a word. There'll be no more trouble.
Let's hope so. But the boy just can't seem to help himself.
Do us both a favour and don't let him wind you up.
Been looking for you.
You're not taking a hint.
I thought you ought to know I've made a decision about the house. I spoke to Declan and he's going to put it back how it was.
Right, well, it's your house. Do what you want with it.
And I've got some more stuff of Jackson's.
Not interested.
I thought you might want to have a look through it before I send it off to a charity shop.
How many times do you want me to tell you, Hazel? Just leave me alone.
Hey! You're not the only one who's gone through a bad time. Don't take it out on her.
Listen, don't talk to me, right? It's got nothing to do with you.
Aaron! Out. Carl, if you're just here for a quiet drink, I suggest you take them to a table and stop winding people up.
What? You just love to spread a bit of happiness, don't you? Not my fault the kid's got a short fuse.
I warned you about this. Right. You had your say this morning. Now it's my turn. That son of yours. He can beg, he can blackmail. But we both know it can't go on like this. I'm going to have to spell it out to him, and let's hope he listens. You can hear that all through the bar. I'm expecting the optics to shatter any minute. It's too loud. Could have listened to that on some headphones. That's what our Vic does. We can all get along fine with just a bit of effort on both sides.
I'm not bothered about the music.
What exactly are you bothered about? You seem to have a bit of an attitude problem. I know you've been through a difficult time and your mother's worried, so I've made allowances. But I'm trying to run a business here.
Right, well, I'm not stopping you.
I told you I didn't want any trouble in my bar.
It's not my fault Carl's a pillar.
It's not the only one. Your mum says I have to put up with you because her and me are partners. But that doesn't work for me. Because the way you're going, we won't have a business left soon.
Yeah, well, don't worry. You won't have to put up with me much longer.
Well, that'll be news to her. Where are you going?
You'll both find out soon enough.
what the hell do you think you're doing? Oh, that's enough! Kid's gone mad. He's always been that way. Easy now, Carl. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to hit him. If I started, I don't think I could stop myself. We ought to call the police. You might be right. You've really screwed up this time. Keep hold of him. I'll check around and see what other damage he's done. Don't try anything stupid.
What are you doing here?
He came and got me. And I'm grateful that he did. I mean, what the hell do you think you're playing at?
This has got nothing to do with you.
I really don't know what's got into him, OK? But there's been no real harm done.
Will you take a look round? He's trashed the place.
Yeah, but he hasn't taken anything, has he? And I'll pay for any damage that he's done.
I don't want you giving that creep a penny. Let him call the police.
Will you just shut up and let me handle this?
If she's willing to pay for the damage, I say we finish this here and now, before it gets out of hand.
I don't know. Maybe a short, sharp shock will stop him behaving this way.
Please don't call the police.
It might be for his own good. Maybe getting him locked up is the only way to bring him to his senses. He's out of control, Chaz. You need to do something.
I am begging you. That's what you wanted, isn't it? The power it gives you over us. That's really why you came and got me.
He started this, not me.
Right, well, let me finish it. I'll go down on my knees if I have to.
I don't want you doing anything.
Get him out of here. But remember, you owe me.
Get out, Aaron. I said get out!
Looking for you.
Yeah, well, you found me.
Got some of Jackson's stuff. I thought you might want to have a look through it, see if there's anything you want before I take it to the charity shop.
What is the matter with you?
I need to move on, Aaron. So do you.
You're always in a rush.
It's what Jackson would have wanted. Please.
Great, what's happened now?
Kane sent me home. And before you start mouthing off, no, I'm not going to the hospital.
Right, well, let's have a look at it, clean it up.
Just do it later.
Or let it go septic, see if I care. What's in the bag?
Don't.
Boss's head. You've not been on the rob again, have you?
No.
Right, well, shall I make you some lunch?
No, but you can always make yourself scarce.
Your attitude stinks.
And?
Idiot! Trying to make it worse? I'm going to get a first aid box.
I hope you're going to put money in the till for that.
I'm keeping a tab.
Good. Because that's the third pint he's had.
Not the accounting, like.
We've got enough overheads without him drinking the profits.
Pint of your finest, please, Diane.
You won't get any finer ale than you find in here. And I hope for your sake that's all you're after.
What, dancing girls off the menu?
I just don't want any trouble.
I've got more on my mind.
So I hear. Take much, did there, last night?
No, just trash the place. But then you'll know that, won't you?
I only know what the glazier told me. He was in here earlier.
Oh. It was just kids mucking about.
I hope you called the police.
There's no point.
Oh, damn. Barrel needs changing.
Don't look at me, I did last one.
You want to call the police now? I'm telling you, you need to report it. There's some right weirdos out there. Remind me to double lock the place tonight.
How about we have a drink back at mine?
Well, that rather defeats the object. The whole point of coming in here is to get you out of the house.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
You won't be saying that when half the village gets robbed. It's not that long since our Val was burgled. Oh, what can I get you?
Cheers for all this. It's really nice to know that you're on my side.
It's not my fault.
Never is, Carl.
You're joking.
No, so keep your windows locked.
You all right?
So, did they do much damage?
Nah, hardly anything.
That's because you probably disturbed them.
Why don't you just keep your mouth shut?
I beg your pardon.
You heard me.
Get out. I mean it. I don't want you in here.
Hey!
Hey! Aaron, what are you playing at? Get him out of here.
Come on, get off me! Come on, I'm trying to help. I don't need your help! I don't need any of your help!
Yes, you do.
And why is that, eh? What, can you not say it? Well, shall I say it for you? Because I'm a murderer. Just like you.
Leave now or I'll call the police.
Something you should have done yesterday. Then maybe I won't be here.